Hey guys, so I posted a video back, 3 months ago about bed sharing, and I had a lot of questions, and I've been meaning to make, and I started making it, but I don't even know what happened to the files that the video files, but I wanted to answer the questions you guys asked 3 months ago. So I'm sorry they're late, but better late than never, I guess. Okay, so somebody asked if I swaddled Drake, and no, Drake's never been swaddled. He hated to be swaddled. What is the oldest age that you would let your children co-sleep with you? I haven't honestly thought about that because I don't feel like it's going to be a problem. We're going to let them co-sleep with us for as long as they would like. I'm not worried about them stopping. I know for a fact they're not going to want to bring their girlfriend, you know, home or to their room or even their friends and be like, hey, you know, I sleep with my mom. Like, they're going to want to stop. So honestly, right now, we're just enjoying the time. We really like them in our bed. We like the fact that they're right there. We like that we can check on them by just, like, opening an eye. It's really nice. Now, if they were to ask at any point in time, you know, hey, I want to sleep in my own room, because they know that their friends, Deacon, knows that, you know, his friends have a bed in their room, that type of thing. And I think he's starting to get curious about that because he doesn't even have... You guys have seen their room is actually the playroom. But he's very, I know that he really still likes it. So if he were to ever change his mind, he totally can go and sleep in his own room. We'll get him a bed and everything else. But we're going to milk it for as long as we can. That's the long answer. Don't you get sick of hearing judgments of people who don't agree with co-sleeping? Yeah, but there's everything. Every single parenting choice out there, there's somebody who is so against it and so hates it that you really just have to understand that everybody parents different and everybody makes different choices, and there are not two identical parents in this entire world. So I am just as respectful for their choices of not co-sleeping as I would hope that they'd be for my choices to do it. It's totally one of those personal things that you really can't judge another parent on. You don't know that child the way that the parent does. So, your leggy's getting cold? Little love? No? There was somebody who was having the same problem with me, having a baby sleep next to him all night long, like attached. And this specific person is talking about nursing. However, Drake's not a big nurser and sleeper. Deacon was, though. And he was, when he turned 2, I had enough of him waking me up at 2 a.m. and nursing until like 6 a.m. So what I did was I slept, this sounds so bad, but I slept in the guest bedroom for like 3 nights, and if he woke up upset, my husband brought him to me. And I actually wrote about it on my blog, which is CandidMommy.blogspot.com, which I never post there. I should, though. But I wrote a lot about it, so if you want to read in detail about that, that's how I got him to quit nursing nonstop throughout the early morning hours and night. I was pregnant, too, at the time, so it was just... Oh, it was miserable. But, yeah, it worked great. It was tear-free, and, yeah, I mean, he woke up and he wanted me, which was totally fine, but he didn't wake up just because I was there, so he didn't just eat because I was there. So that's a problem. As far as Drake goes, when he was a little bit younger, like when I did this video, I'm sure, he wanted me to basically kind of, like, sleep on top of him, and he wanted to be so close, and he wouldn't sleep unless I was there. Want to say what's up? Say what's up? But now he kind of likes his space, and he's kind of a bed hog. My question is, how will Deacon know when he wants to go into his own bed if he hasn't known any different? I kind of just answered that. His friends. So he kind of knows, you know, he knows that, you know, his friend so-and-so has a bed in their room. His room doesn't have a bed. That type of thing. Will you speak to him about his own room and bed and that he has an option? Totally. Yeah. I mean... We asked him once, just joking, and we're like, Deacon, you want to go sleep in your room? And he said, yeah. We're like, okay. So he took his blanket, and we're like, he got to the hallway, and he's like, no. Okay. Okay, let's see. Somebody said, I'm going to read the entire question so it makes sense. They said they're really interested in co-sleeping, but I have one question that is a big one for me. We often will go to parents' or friends' for dinner, and we bathe and put our 18-month-old in bed in her playpen or whoever's house we are at, and we stay until around 11 or so. We then wake her up and take her home if she goes straight back to sleep at home. Do you do this with your boys? We're kind of early birds to go to sleep, so we don't like to stay out too late. Typically, I mean, we really don't stay out late. Like 9, maybe 10 is like the absolute latest we would stay out. And we don't go out very often. I like to leave when either Deacon's ready for bed or when Drake's ready to go to sleep. Oftentimes Drake will fall asleep, but Deacon will stay awake, and then we just transfer them. Same thing with nap time, because they nap in the same places that they sleep. So we just transfer them to their bed. And then the other question that you had is, or do you normally just keep them up until you're ready to go? Yeah, I mean, that too, but we all go to bed at the same time, so, but my husband and I wake up a lot earlier, so, yeah, hopefully that kind of answers your question. What is our bedtime routine like? Our bedtime routine at about 8:15 or 8:30, we head to the room, and we brush teeth, we put jammies on. We've already kind of done our wind down time, like in the living room, but we just, you know, the typical stuff. Yeah, put jammies on. We all cuddle. All 4 of us cuddle in like the main bed, and then we kind of split, and Deacon and my husband cuddle, and then I nurse Drake to sleep, and then right before Deacon falls asleep, he moves to his bed, and yeah. That's pretty much it. So that's our bedtime routine. We go to sleep early. By 9, like, we're all asleep. But my husband and I wake up at 4:45, so that's why. I like my sleep. I'm a crab if I don't get sleep. And, oh my God, my husband. Ooh, horrible. Does our pediatrician know that we co-sleep? No, he never asked. If he did, I don't really care what he thinks. I mean, it's whatever. Okay, do I have any tips on keeping bed sharing safe? And I'll actually post a link of an article from Dr. Sears. As far as it goes, I mean, we do what we're comfortable with. I'm not a parent who really follows any books or anything like that. We truly make like our own decisions, like from our gut, from our heart. But as far as, I guess just common sense. Don't drink. Don't do drugs. Don't... What else? Those are like the really big ones. Okay, other common sense things. Like, what else would be common sense? You just have to do what feels right. And what works, for you. I've shown my setup, and it really hasn't changed. How many dogs do I have? We have 3. Has Deacon ever slept away from us? He's not. I don't know if I'm ready for it yet. Does that sound crazy? He's almost 3. Actually, I think I'd be ready. If he wanted to stay at, like, my parents' house, I'd be fine with that. However, my parents have said that they don't want him to stay there until after he's out of our bed, so it might be a couple years. I'm not sure. We're going camping next month, so maybe he'll sleep with them in their camper. How old do you think is too old to co-sleep? At what age would you make Deacon sleep in his own room, even if you didn't want to? I don't think I could do that. I don't think I have the strength to do that. If he wants to lay in bed and cuddle with us, I'm gonna take it. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like that time, and it might seem so long, and I might seem like a crazy person. Believe me, when I tell people that he still sleeps with us now, people are like, what? Like, that's crazy. But, he's not going to want to do it forever. He's not going to want to do it forever. And I think just for as long as I can, I'm going to take it. My husband and I still talk about it regularly, and we're both not ready. If he were to be ready before us, I kind of answered this already. It's up to him. He'll make that choice when he's ready. I honestly have a feeling that him and Drake are going to want to move out of our room together at the same time. My sister and I really like to share a room and have a playroom and a bedroom, and will they like that? Who knows? But I have a feeling that it's going to be them going out together. How you handle the co-sleeping topic when it comes to your pediatrician? Are they open about it with them? And if so, do they try to get you to change your sleeping habits? As much as I respect my pediatrician and whatnot, I don't, like I said earlier, don't really care if he doesn't think it's the right way to do it, because I feel like it is the right way to do it. So, yeah, I mean, what can you do? My son, Deacon's, the boys have different, they're the same one now, but there for a while. We switched when we had Drake. Yeah. So anyways, our first pediatrician, we asked her, because as new parents, you're scared of everything. I mean, the light flickers and you think your baby's going to have a heart attack. But with Deacon, we were like, can he, you know, sleep in the infant co-sleeper thing in our bed? And we were all worried about it. And she's like, you just have to do what's right for you. And I really respect that. So, because it's true, you do. I think that she co-sleeps. I think that's why she was like, you just have to do what's right for you. Can you recommend a good sidecar bed? I think that, oh, is it Amy's infant co-sleeper? Or, I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I don't know. My dad made our crib, and we just took the front of it off. So, I'm not sure, though, of a good one. I'm sorry. Okay, somebody asked where Deacon naps, and he sleeps in his bed, or actually he's on my husband's spot right now in our bed. So he sleeps exactly where he sleeps at night for his naps. This is really personal, but when do you get private time, intimate time? After the kids go to sleep or nap time? And as far as location goes, there are more places than the bed. I'll let you use your imagination from there. Do you sleep in your nursing bra? Yes, I sleep in Bravado's Original. It's amazing. Love it. Do you think when they want to stay at their friend's house, it'll be a problem because they'll want to sleep with you? And she said that she was terrified of sleepovers because her mom bed shared with her and whatnot. Not necessarily, because I'm not going to, like, force him to go to a sleepover. So when he's ready and he's confident that he can do it, or at least go over and try it, then that's fine. But, you know, I don't think that it'll, hopefully, you know, he'll just do it when he's ready. And I can't imagine it being that big of a problem. I remember trying to go, and I didn't bed share. In fact, I remember going over to friends' houses and having my parents come pick me up, because it's scary no matter what. You're staying in a place away from your parents, whether it be in their bed or down the hall. I mean, it's still scary. So I think we might have the same outcome either way. You were able to nurse to keep your milk through your pregnancy, or did your toddler just dry nurse? Oh, somebody asked that. Not to me, though. As far as Deacon goes, I kind of started to dry up around the middle-ish of my pregnancy, and a few weeks later, he weaned. Do you have a bedroom set up for when they get older? They'd never heard of this before. You guys, you've seen the bedroom, their bedroom. It is the guest bedroom. This house we were renting for a year, trying out this new city. And when we buy our house, they will each have their own room. And when they are ready, we will furnish it, probably way before that. But as of now, no. If he decided that he wanted to, and he can... I mean, he can communicate with us, and he could tell us that if he wanted to. If he wanted to sleep in his own room, then we would buy him a bed and let him do so. So, he just, as of right now, are you tickling? Yeah, as of right now. Yeah, tickles. Say what's up. Say hey. As of right now, though, he's not really interested. Alright, I think that's all the questions. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'll try to get back to you quicker than 3 months this time. But, yeah, I think that's it. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.